Okay, backtrack muna tayo. Kasi nauna niyang sinabi, ayan, nauna ng sinabi ng fake news peddler, nahuli na raw si ano, Marcos. So sabi niya, close coordination daw sila with Czech government. Close coordination, ibig sabihin nag-uusap sila. Tapos, ayan, may legal processes. Tapos, nung sila ay nandun na, pinapunta si, ano, ano pa, ni si Vida, na bida-bida. Itong sabi ni
At
Bongbong,
magbibigay na ako sa inyo ng
update.
pahayag, kalagayan ni Saldico.
Hmm.
Nananatili po siya sa kustodiya ng Czech Republic.
Ah,
At isinasagawa natin ang lahat ng mga kinakailangang hakbang para sa kanyang pagbalik dito sa Pilipinas.
yan ang sabi. Nung nandun si bida-bida sa check na, sabi biglang sabi nila na posibilidad na wala siya sa check. And ang sabi, magmi-meet daw sila ng Czech government bandang 2:00. So, natapos na yung pagmi-meet nila, walang naipakita sa atin na nag-meet nga sila ng any of the governments from Czech Republic. And then nagpa-press con sila, eto na yun. Kaya para silang mga tatlo dito na tatlong mukhang tanga, parang tanga lang, pantanga yung kanilang press con. Tignan natin kung gaano sila katawa-tawa dito.
Thank you. We will allow one or two questions as well from Zoom. Someone during.
Yeah, there's one already, sir.
Okay. Okay. So, umaga doon. O, sino ba?
Madaling araw po. Isa na rin, sir.
Ilan ba ako na?
Naka-live po sa Facebook to.
Well,
Ayun na, tatlo sila dito from PCTC, from DOJ, ano to? Chief Counsel? Ano? Chief State Counsel. Tatlong mga tanga. Nantok na si Bida-Bida. Matulog ka na lang kaya. Bida-Bida.
just stay when you're leaving.
TV?
Yes, I
Okay na tayo.
Yes.
Naka-live na. Live
Yes.
na.
Yes, naka-live.
Cut?
Okay na. Zoom rin. Magandang umaga po sa lang Pilipinas. The Secretary of Justice, the Honorable Frederick Vida.
Okay. Good evening from Prague, Czech Republic. I am here with Chief State Counsel Dennis Chan, Undersecretary Romeo Prestosa of the Philippine Center on Transnational Crime, and of course, Ambassador Ed Menyes.
Mga inutil.
Today, we met with the Czech Minister of Justice, the Deputy Minister of the Interior, and the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs.
May larawan ba kayo?
I have to share difficult news, mga kababayan. Czech authorities have informed us that Mr. Saldico is no longer in their custody.
Yeah.
From the moment we received information on his whereabouts, the Philippine government moved as quickly as we could. We coordinated with international authorities and the President dispatched this mission to Prague. But we are working across sovereign borders.
Kakahiya.
Every country has its own laws, processes, and timelines. And we cannot compel a foreign government to act outside its legal framework. What we can do is work within those frameworks as aggressively as the law allows. We already filed our application in November with the Interpol Secretariat for a red notice against Mr. Kong. And we are awaiting Interpol's evaluation. Once issued, the red notice would enable any member country to detain and return him through extradition or deportation.
Anong pinaggagawa nyo dyan? Anong mission nyo dyan? Pwede naman kayong mag-submit through foreign counterpart natin via DFA. Ba't kailangan nyo pang lumipad dyan?
Both governments, the Czech government and the Philippine government, have also agreed to begin formal negotiations on a mutual legal assistance treaty, an extradition treaty, and a transfer of sentenced persons agreement. The Czech Republic has reaffirmed its commitment to the United Nations Convention Against Corruption, as has the Philippines. We respect the sovereignty of other nations and their legal processes. We will continue to pursue accountability through every legal channel available to us.
Sir, asa na si Saldico ngayon?
That information, what we can
Ayan na.
confirm is that he is within the Schengen area. That is the workable intel that we have.
Why can't we confirm where
Walang kwenta yung pinapasahod namin.
exactly in the Schengen area is Saldico?
Because that information was not relayed to us.
Where was his point of exit from the Czech Republic?
That was not relayed to us.
Yeah,
Same
but you
information
asked.
not relayed to
But you-
us.
Ba't nag-meeting pa kayo?
Why can't they give it to you?
They're citing Schengen rules and data privacy law.
Which states that
I cannot repeat that to you.
Niwala man lang kayong litrato.
What they cited during in our conversation is they were pointing to a possible police cooperation agreement, which we don't have, which is currently ongoing negotiations between the Philippine government and the Czech Republic.
Was information given whether he traveled
Mga walang kwenta.
by land, by air, or by sea outside?
No further information.
Sir, can you just
Yung totoo lang, nag-meeting ba talaga kayo o hindi?
relate to us what really happened on April 16 at the border of Germany from Prague when the president announced that nahuli na si Ko?
Sino nagbigay ng impormasyon na yun kay Marcos Jr. para ibalita niya?
I cannot.
Ano yung sinabi sa inyo?
They confirmed one that during that time, no, he was under the jurisdiction of the Czech authorities and he was within the territory of the Czech Republic.
Why was he accosted?
What we surmise is that it would be on some immigration violation of some immigration entrant laws.
If we are going to go back to our press con last Friday, you mentioned that he is traveling using an expired passport.
Yeah, we got that information also.
So it is an expired passport, not a canceled passport?
No,
Why? It was reported in the Philippines by the Philippine government that the passport of Zaldico has already been canceled.
yes, and apparently when we double check with the records available to the Bureau of Immigration, Mr. Saldico was issued 3 passports. Okay, the one which he was carrying, the information that we got, it's the one that expired September
Sisinungaling ninyo.
11, 2022.
Ginawa nila ito kay Teves. Ilang passport daw, yung passport na ni
Okay.
Teves.
That was the one he was in possession with when he was
Ay, hindi. Kay Attorney Harry Roque, ilang passport daw
arrested by the
hawak.
authorities.
Mhm.
The 2 other passports, one is the official passport, I believe one he was Congress.
Hindi, kasi kung talaga kayo, di ba may record naman yan sa DFA. Kung talaga kayo na ipakancel nyo, di pinakancel nyo sana yung 3 na sinasabi ninyo. Malinaw dito, nagsisinungaling talaga yung gobyerno
Man?
dito.
And the other passport is the one cancelled by the Philippine courts.
So, sir, pwede yun? Tatlong passport?
Ano isasagot mo?
Hindi po. Tandaan niyo po, 3 passport. Iba pag passport tayo.
Hindi. I mean,
Pag nag-renew ka, di ba, September 20.
yes. Okay, we understand. So, ibig sabihin,
Di ba pag,
hindi expired ang passport niya kasi napalitan na yung expired passport.
Ah,
no,
ng bago.
sinasabi, ang dala-dala niya nung nahuli siya dito, nadala siya dito sa Czech Republic,
Was the pre
was yung may expiry ng September 2022.
Eh, ang tanga-tanga naman ni Zaldico, magdadala siya ng expired, tapos iiwanan niya yung hindi expired.
Okay, kaya pero ang kinansela ng gobyerno is the current passport,
Yes.
which expires when?
Hindi alam.
I don't have
Hindi alam. My God. Those are the basic information. Basic information yun. DOJ ka. Dapat alam na alam nyo yan.
exactly.
Based on our research, sir, ang kanyang pasaporte ay mag-expire ng 2032.
Hmm. Mas alam pa nung reporter 2032. O so kung kinancel,
Oh, cancel.
So, canceled na yon. Hindi po ba ibig sabihin na canceled na rin lahat? Kapag,
Cancel.
or-
Pero di ba,
okay, dahil since
pag kasi
expired na
tayo,
yun.
hawak pa rin natin yung
mabubuko ka na.
di ba binubutasan lang nila?
So,
Tapos hawak natin yung expired passport.
so yung canceled, ano ang proof na halimbawa canceled yun? Meron ba nakatatak na canceled? O kumbaga parang yung binubutas para malaman na canceled ito?
Ang alam ko, personal experience, yung luma kong passport, binutasan ng DFA. Hindi ko na pwedeng
Yun yung
Expired yun? Ano ka ba?
expired.
yun yung
Pag
expired.
canceled, ano ang
Yung canceled.
palatandaan?
I need to,
Ay, so sick. I mean, guys, nakakagulat kasi DOJ ito. Basic information yon. And kung hindi man natin alam na common tao, sila na nasa authority, kaya nilang bungkalin yan, kaya nilang alamin yan. Basic information yan para sa kanila. For them, not to know. I have to ask. Hindi pa sigurado, hindi ko. Di ba nakakagulat yun?
check with the DFA authorities on this.
When it's canceled,
Hindi, I mean, ano yun eh, case nyo yan. Ang case na hawak ninyo. And those are the details that you should know. Even the reporter knows na 2032 yung expiration. Kayo hindi nyo alam. Eh, high profile case ito eh.
all posts are notified, and we notify the authorities of the cancellation of that particular passport.
Sir, given this kind of logic, is it logical to say that he is traveling by land? Because if he is passing through airports, yung passports niya will be physically checked.
Oh.
Unlike if he is aboard a car or a bus, would that be a
Yes.
logical conclusion?
That's another workable intel we got, no? During this trip. Definitely he was traveling by land.
Okay.
We are also aware, we got information as to the registry of the vehicle. We also got information as to the driver.
Where is the vehicle registered, sir?
We cannot disclose that. It's an act. Okay, my apologies.
Who is the driver, sir? Is he a Filipino?
We cannot also disclose that. It's an active operation.
But is without naming names, is it the same person that you mentioned in the Manila press conference when you noted that he was traveling with a certain person? You just could not verify if that was a relative kasi pwedeng same surname sila pero not related to each other. Is it the same person?
It's not.
Sir, meron bang sinabi yung counterparts niyo bakit po ni-release?
We asked for that. We asked for that reason.
Mm. Ano?
They reiterated that he is no longer within the territory of the Czech.
Ano nga yung reason kung bakit ni-release?
When did he leave the territory of the Czech Republic?
We also asked that when did they release. They said they can no longer furnish.
Natatawa talaga ako dito sa kanila, no? I mean, sa sa itsura ng inyong mga sagot, hindi tuloy ako naniniwala na may meeting kayo with Czech government.
Additional information.
Sir, but the last verified information that you got na Zaldico was still in Czech Republic was when?
The last information, before I left, pagdating ko rito, alam ko narito pa rin siya.
So that was Friday, sir.
Friday, yes.
Sir, ano yung mga countries na may land border with Czech Republic? Because if yung logic natin is nagta-travel siya by land, ano yung posibleng countries around Czech Republic na tinitingnan natin kung saan siya nag-exit?
I pass that to Ambassador.
There are 4 countries with land borders to the Czech Republic. You have Germany, Austria, Poland, and Slovakia.
Germany, Austria, Poland, and Slovakia. Are we already in contact with our embassies and law enforcement authorities in these 4 countries?
That is an operation that I don't think we can share the info at this point.
No, I mean, it's just coordinating.
Yeah.
Hindi naman po operational po yun. Or have you been coordinating with those countries?
Wala.
At the very least po, all listening posts na available po sa Philippine government have already been advised.
Sir, wala pa pong nagre-report from those 4 posts about a Zaldico sighting in their respective jurisdictions?
I have no information.
Sir, PCTC?
We get no information yet.
Wala ding impormasyon. Walang iya.
Sir, sige.
Sir, did you ask if he already filed or applied for a political asylum?
Wala ding information.
Ay, hindi ko na natanong.
Why?
May meeting ba talaga kayo?
Di ba magiging susunod na hakbang ninyo ang basehan kung ano yung legal na hakbang na rin po na ginagawa niya ngayon?
Walang information.
Why didn't you ask?
So ano silbi nung pagpunta nyo at yung red notice, PCTC, yung silbi
Ma'am,
niyo?
why you
I mean,
not ask? Teka, nagtanong kami, we pursue any additional information. And their reply was, we can no longer give you further information. Paano ka ba magtatanong?
How long did your meeting with the Ministry of Justice last?
How long?
Started around before 3 p.m. we're done.
So it started at 2, exactly at 2. And then before
Wala kayong picture?
3, tapos na. Do you think you got a substantial information based on your meeting with your counterparts this afternoon?
Yes.
Pero ang daming tanong na hindi pa nasasagot. How can
Substantial information daw, yes. Pero ang daming tanong na hindi
you say
masagot.
that it's substantial?
Because we have other sources, validated sources,
So bakit kayo pumunta dyan kung may other sources pala kayo?
which yung what I just discussed to you, yung mga workable, yung aming intel na na-enhance.
Intel na fake news? Kagaya nung in-announce ng presidenteng fake news peddler?
Basically, and they're taking a position. I hope you understand, and we should respect that.
Okay.
When I try to pry, no, without being arrogant,
Yes, we understand.
sabi ko di ba?
Of course.
Nagagalit
Can you share with us after confirming
Kasi hindi makasagot, nagagalit.
that he is no longer within the territory of the Czech Republic? Politely ask, can you share further information? Okay. Their reply was, we can no longer share for additional information and do nothing.
But sir, did they specify how long they held the custody of?
No such information.
Certainly, Malacanang said that there was no, hindi na po premature yung announcement ni President BBM regarding dun sa announcement po niya na nahuli na po si Go. And last week, sinabi po niya na hindi siya premature. And then now, wala po si Zaldico. So do you still take that stand na hindi po
I
premature?
feel premature because when our president made that announcement, that was the facts available na narito sa Czech Republic. Ano confirm namin ngayon? Diba?
Bakit hindi nyo masagot kung paano ninyo na-confirm or nalaman yon?
Definite moral certainty on what the Czech authorities told us. He is no longer in the Czech territory.
But sir, at the point when the President Marcos
So tama yung sinasabi nila, Attorney Harry Roque, na hindi siya nahuli, nawala na siya sa check.
was announcing it, and that's when the news broke. Was there a prior attempt to reach out to Czech authorities just to explain who Mr. Zaldico is and that he is criminally liable in the Philippines, and that if the Czech state can possibly hold custody? Like, did you
Yes.
before the president announced?
Yes, opo. Actually, there were verbal already representations, no, done by through channels, and immediately after, shortly after the announcement of the president, we officially made those representations through channel.
Sorry. Sorry.
Could we take a question from the Zoom?
There's only one question on
Yeah,
Zoom right
let's read it.
From
It's a question on income. Sorry, and convention.
Basahin niyo po.
UNCAP Chapter 4, International Cooperation, may gumamit ng po ba nito para maibalik sa bansa nila yung isang pungante na hinahabol nila na lumipat o nagtago sa ibang bansa. Pwede ba gamitin ng Pilipinas yan sa case ni Mr. Davi po?
Actually, dun sa official communication natin, we raised that to the Czech. We specifically mentions, and we basically invoke the obligatory provisions on the member states of the UNCAP.
Began this briefing by saying that it's a disappointing news. Obviously, it must be a disappointing.
I'm disappointed for lack of further knowledge.
Yes, but are you disappointed also by the attitude of the Czech state? Because, of course, there's a certain gravity to the situation, and it feels like to them it didn't really matter much if Mr. Cole.
I do understand. They express that they do understand the gravity, the concern of the Filipino public, the concern of the Philippine government.
Especially this cabinet is priding itself on being anti-corruption. So
Yes,
the Czech.
but when the Czech authorities, I would not say that my feeling is disappointment, but basically I'm confused at the legal parameters where this is coming from.
Were you also frustrated? Because you were expecting answers and the information that were given to you were very limited.
Frustrated? I would stick.
Ulitin ko. Paano mangyayaring frustrated sila or disappointed kung wala naman talaga nangyaring meeting? Naniniwala kayo na may meeting na nangyari?
Too confused.
Sir, ano po yung
I would stick to confused.
Sir, ano po yung requirements ng Czech authorities for them to ease the limitations that they are imposing when it comes to data privacy?
Okay, so yan. Yun, doon bumaba yung usapan about the police cooperation. It appears, no? And I would definitely conclude, yung mga kasama ko din, they're directing us to firm up on the police cooperation agreement. Ang parang sinasabi nila, kung meron lang tayo nun.
And how soon can we draft that? Or at least final?
Akala ko ba, ayan sabi ni Marcos Jr., ayan ano yung sinabi niya? Our coordination with Czech authorities continues. Anong pinagsasabi mo na kung meron lang tayo? Ilang beses niyang inulit yan dito rin. Sabi niya dito, we are in close coordination with the Czech government. Tapos ano sinasabi mo na kung meron lang sana tayong ganito, police cooperation? Umamin nga kayo. May meeting ba talaga nangyari?
Realize that.
I need to go, when I go back to Manila,
We demand at least photos. Kung walang video, at least photos.
I need to coordinate further with the PNP and the DILG on the matter. But definitely we will make a comprehensive report to the President on this matter. And on that, the impression that I got, that would be a key part in this matter.
But there's an urgency to this whole situation. And then you will have to go back to the Philippines. You will still have to draft the whole cooperation agreement. And then how long will it take for us to be
Anong ida-draft? Ayan sabi ni Marcos, ayan. We are in close coordination with the Czech government. Pinagloloko nyo kami
able to get this cooperation agreement completed and be able to get Zaldico through that agreement? How long will it take?
Kaya nga, yung timeline na yan, di ba, unpredictable. But we will do our best in pursuing that, no? Upon advice natin in coordination with the DFA and the Office of the President. But still, dun tayo dun sa isa rin nilang highlight, the lack of an international arrest warrant.
From the Interpol.
Notice.
So General Prestosa, you said, ano po ang magagawa natin? Total, sabi, meron na tayong mga daladalang additional documents that will complete the requirements needed for us to be able to get the red notice from the Interpol.
We have already sent it to the Secretariat that files legal funds. And we expect now with that, those amount, voluminous talaga na documents which they need, we expect na they can eventually grant us.
Sino yung minute nila? Balikan nga muna natin. Alamin natin.
Hindi po.
Sino yung minute niya?
Three questions.
Maganda.
Do you want to take questions from Zoom as well?
Once repeat.
Sandra. I give. We will allow one or two questions as well from Margaret or
Nakalive po sa Facebook.
Chairman, Magandang Justice, the Honorable Frederick Vida.
Good evening from Prague, Czech Republic. I am here with Chief State Counsel Dennis Chan, Undersecretary Romeo Prestosa of the Philippine Center on Transnational Crime, and of course, Ambassador Ed Menyes. Today, we met with the Czech Minister of Justice, the Deputy Minister of the Interior, and the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Hindi nila mapangalanan. No? Ulitin nga natin. Research natin.
The Deputy Minister of the We met with the Czech Minister of Justice,
Czech Minister of Justice.
the Deputy Minister of the Interior, and the
Ah.
Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Foreign Affairs.
I have to share difficult news, mga kababayan.
Minute daw nila yung tatlong yan.
Czech authorities have informed us that
Na-inform ang Pilipinas na na-accost siya. Hindi po ba dapat na-inform din ang Pilipinas sa inyo ng
nalantat, no? Lalo na sa kaso ito, hindi nagalaw. Kasi ang pagkakalam ko, si Yusek tungkol dun sa mga kasong kinakaharap, na red notice na nabigay.
Sandigan Bayan, malversation and corruption will it take?
Kaya nga, yung timeline na yan, di ba, unpredictable. But we will do our best in pursuing that, no? Upon advice natin in coordination with the DFA and the Office of the President. But still, dun tayo dun sa isa rin nilang highlight, the lack of an international arrest warrant.
From the Interpol.
Notice.
So General Prestosa, you said, ano po ang magagawa natin? Total, sabi, meron na tayong mga daladalang additional documents that will complete the requirements needed for us to be able to get the red notice from the Interpol.
We have already sent it to the Secretariat that files legal funds. And we expect now with that, those amount, voluminous talaga na documents which they need, we expect na they can eventually grant us.
We were able to complete the requirements. Ano po yung mga sinabmit natin that we can divulge?
I cannot,
I mean, the cases from the ombudsman, yung mga kinakaharap niya, does it include those cases that he is facing in the Sandigan Bayan, malversation and corruption cases, na we have to emphasize to the Interpol that he is facing all these really big cases, crimes, and that a red notice is very much important, that it has to be released.
Ganito po yung naging parte ng proseso. Pag-assume po ni General, ni Yusek Prestosa, nag-review ng mga hindi nagalaw. And priority itong red notice na hindi pa bumabalik. Na sa kabila ng ating request noong November, hindi pa nabalik sa atin. No? Hindi pa nabalik, hindi pa ini-issue yung red notice. So pinag-aralan saan yung mga successful na natin na red notice na nabigay. So ginawa natin, di ba? Kasi wala namang formal communication from Interpol Secretariat na ito yung kulang, ito kulang.
Walang
So
ganun.
wala eh. So ang ginawa natin, kinopya natin yung mga successful na folders natin. Dinagdagan natin, nakipag-ugnayan kami sa NBI, nakipag-ugnayan kami sa...
NBI?
Nagtulong-tulong na kami.
NBI?
DOJ,
DOJ?
mga lawyers ko sa DOJ, Office of the Ombudsman, pati yung record sa COA, no? Nalikop namin lahat naging official records, no? Nakuha natin yung mga official records, na ipaliwanag natin, nagawa tayo ng paliwanag tungkol dun sa mga kasong kinakaharap ng akusado, at naidikit rin natin na itong mga kasong ito ay kapareho ng mga kaso na laban sa korupsyon dito sa European Union. Kasi isa yun sa requirement. Kailangan may parallel, what's the technical term nun? Mutuality.
Mas magaling pa yung reporter sa inyo.
Okay? Kailangan yung kinakaharap ng isang akusado ay pinaparusahan din dun sa bansa.
Obviously,
Sa-
pinaparusahan din ang corruption dito sa Czech.
Yeah, pero kailangan bangga, bangga yung elements.
Sir,
Sa naipaliwanag.
Sir, why wasn't this done in the first place when we applied in November?
Yun nga eh, November pa kayo nag-apply. Tapos anong sinasabi nyo ngayon? Kinokopya nyo kung ano yung mga past na ano? Very lame yung mga excuses ninyo. I mean, ano to, grade 1?
Bakit po ngayon
Naguto nyo yung taong bayan dito?
lang natin na figure out na marami pa po palang kulang when you have the DILG secretary as well as the NBI chief telling people as early as February, and I think another one said also in April, na they are expecting na malapit nang mailabas yung red notice. Headlines are everywhere saying that Interpol red notice against Zalico will be out soon. Bakit po ngayon
Si John Vic nagsabi niyan, out soon.
biglang kulang pa po pala? Bakit po hindi siya na-address as early as perhaps December, January?
Hindi ko masasabing tama yung term na kulang, no? But basically,
Ano yung point nyo kung hindi kulang? Ano?
tayo,
November pa.
double pack tayo, no? So, nag-due diligence tayo dahil hindi nagalaw.
Ito yung idol ng mga loyalista. Mga ano?
Kasi ang pagkakalam ko, si Yusek Prestosa assumed office April 13. No? So,
Hindi, regardless kung may nag-assume, may bago, files pa rin yan na nag-apply kayo nung November.
Refresh.
very fair.
What loopholes do you see that need to be tightened?
Yan marami kaming i-report.
Go,
Diba?
sir.
Yung the rule of government approach, rather than, basically kasi,
Loophole. Bago mag-announce, bago kayo mag-announce, magpa-press con, lalo yung presidente, bago siya mag-announce, siguro niya muna na hindi yun chismis.
yung ating PCPC, it serves as the
Transnational, di mo alam?
NCB, no? National Central Bureau for Manila Interpol, no? Kailangan nila ng dagdag na koordinasyon at tulong sa iba't iba pang ahensya.
Bakit kayo pumunta ng check?
Tulad ngayon, no? Ang basic na, kulang sila sa tao, kulang sila sa abogado, kulang sa gano'n. Ngayon, ito
High level, nagpadala ng high level.
ay nalantat, no? Lalo na sa kaso ito. At may mga ways forward na kami mapag-usapan ay ilalahad namin sa ating mahal na Pangulo para mas mapaganda natin. Para hindi na siya yung alam niyo yung hindi na dapat ito na ulit na parang special mission pag may hinahabol tayo. Dapat routinary at expected yung outcome at output na kayang i-deliver ng ating NCB man.
Mag-resign na kayo.
Secretary,
sino ang nag-inform sa inyo nung April 16? Sino nag-inform sa Pilipinas na accosted or detained si Zaldico?
Yan ang tanong. Sagutin nyo yun, ha?
I am not privy to the information
Walang hiya. Sino nagbigay ng impormasyon na yan kay Mr. Bangag?
available.
But you talked to the law enforcers last Saturday, di po ba? Yun yung sinasabi nyo na sila ang nagbigay sa inyo ng workable intelligence kung paano nangyari noong na-accost si Zaldico.
Correction. Last Saturday, it was more on law enforcement activities na ginawa namin
Na iba na.
dito. We started looking and talking to possible sources.
Wow, looking and talking. Akala ko ba, ayun o, ulitin ko ulit. O yan, we are in close coordination with the Czech government.
Validated are available.
Kasi kaya ko to tinatanong, kung na-inform ang Pilipinas na na-accost siya, hindi po ba dapat na-inform din ang Pilipinas nung pinakawala na siya? Nung
Mismo. Good question.
when he was no longer detained? May importansya kasi.
Pag-uusap dapat. Pero nung tinanong ko nga sila kanina,
Pinagloloko nyo talaga kami.
if there is can we seek other information, the answer was
No, parang I would just like to clarify kasi the president himself announced this. Sino yung napaka-credible source na nag-inform sa Philippine government for the president himself to announce this big story, this big
Exactly.
breaking news? Sino ang nag-inform sa Pilipinas? Kanino natin nakuha yung information na yon?
Alam mo, pagmumukha mo pa lang, sinungaling ka na eh. Yung mga pagmumukhang ganyan.
sorry, I'm at this point I really don't know that.
My God. Department of Justice. PCTC. Chief Legal. Chief State Legal. High Level. Wala silang alam. Pumunta sila dyan. Nag-hotel sila. Kakain sila. Pamasahin nila. Pera natin. Sahod nila. May bonus pa. Tapos wala silang alam. Department of Justice. Pero pag mga vloggers, ayan, may kaso na agad.
The red sources of the president.
Okay, pero so when you mentioned a while ago na nung Friday when you arrived here in Czech Republic, ang alam nyo, nandito pa, detained pa rin si Zaldico. What was your basis in believing so?
We have listening posts. May mga kinakausap kami. But nothing official from the Czech authorities. That's why we waited for that meeting kanina.
So obviously, prior to the Friday, na
Chismis.
napakawalan na pala siya. Kasi Saturday, posible bang mapakawalan ng weekend?
I cannot tell that kasi the information I got kanina when we were asking for additional information, they can no longer share further information.
Pero itong mokong na to, nonchalant. Parang kung ako dyan, ayoko nang umupo dyan eh. Kasi, alam mo yun, hindi mo masagot yung mga tanong.
Sir, there's some
Pero,
questions
pero
again
ito, wala lang.
from the.
Yes, sir. This is from Newswatch. Informed na po ba si President Marcos with this development? Disappointed ba siya or noong orders po niya?
Yes, he has been informed as to the exact reaction of the president. I'm not privy, but definitely
Inform siya, alam niya. Alam niya na ano nyo lang yan. Pakulo nyo lang yan na pumunta kayo dyan, kunwari. High level ah.
a comprehensive report will be made. President.
Sir, there's some more questions?
Yes, sir. From Bobo Radyo. Would like to ask, sir, kung gaano po tayo katiwala na mahanap pa rin si Zaldico at maiuwi ng Pilipinas para iharap sa korte.
Mataas ang pagtitiwala.
Why?
Why? Paano ba ito sa pagtitiwala? Nasa lisihan nga kayo eh.
Why, sir?
Kasi cancel na nga yung passport niya.
Eh, nakakaikot nga siya eh.
Do we have
Ang nakakaikot nga siya. Alam niyo, hindi niyo mauto ang taong bayan. Pati mga media, oh. Why? Oh, kasi canceled yung passport. Yun yung basihan mo, canceled yung passport. Eh, nakakaikot nga siya.
proof, sir, na cancel talaga yung passport?
The DFA and the courts have confirmed that.
Pero-
And based on the protocols and procedures of a cancelled passport, of a duly cancelled passport pursuant to a court order, the embassies are duly informed as really by.
So kung sabihin na natin gumamit siya ng expired passport kasi yung bago niyang passport ay canceled, bakit siya pinakawalan ng check?
So all the countries in the European or the Schengen area have been informed also. Alam yon ng lahat.
Pero tingnan, ito, sandali lang ha.
Mhm.
Kailangan kaakibat yung red notice.
Hindi useless ang
So red notice November pa yan.
cancelled passport kung walang red notice.
Anong pinaggagawa niyo dyan? Sinayang niyo lang yung oras dyan? Pera? Hotel? Pagkain? Kung wala pa palang red notice, ba't kayo pumunta dyan?
Pero lumiliit yung iyong pagkakataon na bumiyahin. May difficulty nga lang. Kasi dito sa Schengen area, open borders sila.
Sir, is there a way for you and for our authorities to track his movement? Sabi niyo po kasi nasa Schengen area lang siya. And then now that we know that sabi niyo nga kung
Sa
cancel
Schengen area. Eh, ang laki ng Schengen area in Europe.
yung passport. But do we have any way to track his movement or any way to know? And sabi niyo po, open yung borders dito.
Yeah, the Philippine government is not without resources. Diba? That's why we get all this particular information.
But why does it seem so difficult for us to locate where he is? Kasi
Kasi ang totoo, hindi nyo talaga alam.
napaka-importante yung tanong, asan siya? If we have enough resources to track where he is, bakit kahit na sabihin na natin malaya siya ngayon, wala tayong paraan para talagang i-hold siya?
At least alam natin
At least
saan.
for us to know where exactly is Zaldico,
Pag pinag-usapan ba natin ngayon, sinabi ko sa inyo na nasa Quiapo, ialis na siya sa Quiapo.
so you know.
Makakatulong
Kasi
ba sa atin?
sinasagot niyo po, Sir
Sinabi ko sa inyo
Secretary.
sa Schengen area.
Oo, so you know.
That's definitely what
So ang tanong, alam nyo ba?
we know for a fact that he is in the Schengen.
Okay, if that is the reason, operational reasons for us to not
Confidentiality. Sige, ang tanong, alam nyo ba kung saan? Kahit hindi nyo sabihin kung saan, alam nyo ba?
divulge where exactly he is right now in the Schengen area. Do you know where exactly in the Schengen area he is right now? At least yun man lang.
Without saying the
Without saying,
specific
oo. At least kung alam nyo kung saan siya ngayon.
Maybe, no, I cannot say that. Because I have no idea the exact area.
Secretary,
Hindi niya alam.
you mentioned a while ago that the Czech authorities, the Ministry of Justice, has expressed their concern also that they understand the urgency of this matter, of this situation. From their end po ba right now, because of the urgency of this situation, apart from leading you to the cooperation agreement with their police, meron pa po ba silang ibang matutulong sa atin para mahanap talaga si Po? Meron po ba silang ipinangako assurance man lang na okay, we cannot help you with this matter kasi wala kayong red notice, pero ito, pwede namin kayong tulungan. Meron po ba silang assurance na gano'n? Or talagang parang totally wala?
Meron din po pa silang sinabi na magbibigay sila ng information doon sa counterparts sila doon sa ibang Schengen countries. So to help locate ko.
Well, in the discussions, there was not a context. Ambassador?
I think you need to take the perspective of the Czech government that has placed very high interest, or they really look at the rights of the individual. So it's not just what another government may wish, but also considering that Mr. Ko has rights as an individual, we are constrained from sharing certain information. So as far as future cooperation is concerned, I think this will be a matter of further discussion. And if we are able to quietly work with our partners
Wala
Again,
to, lokohan lang talaga.
the Shannon area, I think, and as was explained earlier, he is traveling on an expired passport.
Mhm. Okay.
So how far can you get on an expired passport?
Sir, what penalties are in place when he uses his expired travel documents here in the Schengen area?
Well, obviously, the Germans did not allow anybody to go in.
So he's not in Germany. At least we ruled that out.
Out of the
Logical.
four. Out of the four.
Well, you also have to understand that there are many borders within the EU. Some of them have checkpoints. Many of them also do not have checkpoints. So it was perhaps pure chance that he was stopped.
Sir, okay. For the record, ano po kaya ang difference kung before he was stopped at the border, meron ng red notice para sa kanya? Ay, okay. Meron ng red notice sa kanya.
Kung may red notice, that serves as arrest warrant. So the obligation now of the 196 member countries of Interpol is to detain the person.
So may malaking kakulangan tayo dahil hindi natin naisumite ang lahat-lahat
Oo, inutil.
para makuha yung red notice na kinakailangan natin. Do we admit at the very least that there was also some fault on our end?
Iho, kasi may proseso ang Interpol kung kailan at paano nila i-issue ang red notice.
Yes, but may kulang pa po tayo, kaya how can they issue something when we still lack some requirements?
Actually, yung sinasabi niyong lack, that's a presumption.
No.
You're saying-
Sir, you mentioned that term last Friday
Yes.
na may kulang na dokumento pa po tayo na dala-dala na
Galing sa bunganga mo yun.
ng PCEC.
Yung sinasabing kulang pinag-aralan natin na kung ano yung sa mga successful na folder tayo,
Okay.
inulit natin. Wala naman nagsabing kulang.
But you mentioned kasi
Ikaw nagsabi nun.
Yes.
This is for us
Wala-
asking
yeah.
yung kulang
Wala
kasi you
naman
mentioned it.
nagsabing kulang.
There's a
no?
transcript of
So
transcript
yeah,
of it.
no problem.
Sorry,
No
sir.
problem about that. No
Pasensya.
problem about that. Of course, di ba? Minabuti natin na sa pag-aaral natin, kumpletuhin na natin to, di ba?
O di may
Hindi
kulang kung kukumpletuhin.
Kumpletuhin, tama ka doon. Pero pag tinignan natin, di ba?
Parang, anong term na itatawag mo doon kung hindi kulang? Parang yung yung nahuli. Anong term ang itatawag mo doon kung hindi arrested? 'Di ba? Dadahilan pa nila, walang sinabing arrested. Sinabing nahuli. So anong ibig niyang sabihin doon sa nahuli? Dito naman sabi niya, ang dami pang idadagdag. O ibig sabihin may kulang. Anong term ang gagamitin mo? May kulang.
Ito yung mga nasa ibang folder na successful. So inulit natin, pinatibay natin, nag-coordinate tayo, nagkuha tayo ng mga official documents from the COA, from the Ombudsman, even from the Sandigan Bayan.
At the very least, ano yung dokumentong yun na
Anong
hindi
kulang?
natin naisumite dati? At wala po bang pagsisisi on our end na ito na nandito na siya. Munti ka na natin siyang nakuha.
Hindi masagot. Ano yung kulang? COA? Commission on Audit.
Yeah, if you look at it, diba, always after the fact, diba? What could have been, what would be better, diba? Pero pag tinignan natin, diba, ginagawa po ng iba't ibang, naririto, lahat ng kasali dito,
Walang hiyang.
lahat ng magagawa
May mga kulang, COA. Tinanong ano yung specific. Tingnan mo yung sagot niya.
para maayos. No?
Were you able to see a photo or video of Ko when he was stopped at the border?
No.
Walang pinrovide na ganon.
Sir, just on the Interpol, aren't we placing too much hope? Aren't we pinning too much hope on the Interpol red notice? Because under Interpol rules, while they release a red notice, the state parties are not obliged to arrest them. The state parties would always have the prerogative on whether or not they would enforce that red notice. What is our plan B if a state
Ginagamit lang nilang rason yung Interpol na yan, red note. Ang totoo, wala talaga.
party to the Interpol does not want to implement that red notice?
Hindi international observation. Like, ito.
Anong possible?
Hindi masagot.
Hindi naman
Ay, nako, bagsak na kayo.
natin pwede papuntahin ng pulis natin, no? At
Siyempre,
panghuli
hindi.
hanggang po, hindi naman daw yung kinikilala na alternative, di ba? Ang ano dito is
Unless kung kidnapin nyo.
that's why we explore for other bilateral or multilateral agreements and we invoke particular
Bilateral agreements. Ini-invoke nga ninyo yung red notice. Ngayon, sinasabi mo, kasi sinight ng media na merong clause doon na karapatan pa rin ng host country kung huhuli nila o hindi gamit ang red notice. Ngayon sabi mo, mag-ano tayo ng police engagement, cooperation.
provisions of the matter.
When will this matter be elevated to the level of the head of state? Because as far as ministerial level is concerned, the Czech Republic is still quite clamped, despite the Philippines sending a high-level delegation here.
High level.
When is the time to elevate it to the president, to the level of the president?
I cannot answer
Hindi niya alam sagutin yan. Next na lang, next. Grade 1 pa yan eh.
that because I will not be aware of.
Shall we take one last question from
From Zoom, perhaps
Last question na, tatakas na yan sila.
this time, sir. This is the last question. This is from Inquirer. Goes back to traveling by land. You confirm, sir, he is traveling by land and you have the vehicle registry. Have we shared this specific vehicle information with the border police
Kasi sabi, may driver So basically, alam niyo yung details.
of Germany, Austria, Poland, and Slovakia? Or are we legally barred from doing so without an active extradition treaty?
On those authorities, we have not shared, but we know that yung registry ng kanyang vehicle na ginamit at information as to the driver.
Sir, last na from my end on the vehicle lang. Gaano po pwede nating panghawakan yung vehicle? Is it his? Because as far as I know, he can rent. He can easily abandon that vehicle. Wouldn't that lead to a dead end? Ano pa po yung ibang aspects of that active operation that you are looking at? Because the vehicle, I feel he could abandon it even if it is his.
Tama.
Totoo yan. Diba? Totoo yan. That's why
Inutil.
this is not an easy task. Diba? This is not an easy task. Baka yung mga kababayan nating Pilipino na narito sa Shenzhen area, if you can relay some relevant information.
Sir, it seems na saldi ko is
Ay nako, intelligence funds, confidential funds, sayang ang pera namin sa inyo.
free. And he has a lot of options. Kumbaga, when we started in Friday, you mentioned ang goal natin is paliitin yung mundong ginagalawan niya, in your own words. But clearly, that's not happening because of all the rules in place in the European Union.
What is his status right now? Is he free? Or does he need to show up whenever an administrative
Hindi niyo masagot. Wala kayo na palang impormasyon sa Czech government. I mean, nasaan siya? Malaya ba siya? Paano siya nahuli? Larawan? Videos? All of those basic information. Wala kayo. Anong ginagawa niyo dyan?
court calls for him in that case, is he still detained technically?
The exact information, he is no longer within the territory of the Czech Republic.
So he's free.
Can you say about he's free?
He is not within the Czech Republic.
So he is
But
free.
he's free.
He is not detained.
He is not detained, so he is free.
Yes.
Yes, free. Yes. Tanga.
He is free.
He's free.
So, ibig sabihin lang, sir, kaya namin kailangan i-clarify. Pag sinabi mo kasing technically detained, he can still move around, but if an administrative court calls for him, he needs to show up. Di ba may mga ganyan tayo na mga batas? Pwede kang, yung mga on parole, pwede kang humarap. Pwede kang mahalaya temporarily, but when the court calls for you, you have to show up. In this particular case, ipatatawag pa ba siya at some point because of the immigration violation that he committed, or nakapag-bail na siya?
Wala kami.
What was the basis for his freedom?
Again, di ba? Nung nagtanong kami kung may dagdag ka ba silang mai-share na information.
Malaya pala eh.
They said, no. Wala
Sir?
kami ma-share na information.
Technically po ba, was he arrested and then detained? Was he arrested initially and then detained? Or ano lang, accosted lang dahil meron lang siyang violation administratively?
Exactly. The nature of the, we don't know the exact nature, di ba? So yung sinasabi nyo na eto na naman tayo, di ba? We're going to the technical, arrested ba siya, detained ba siya, accosted ba siya? Ang maliwanag na informasyon, nakipirma, di ba? At during
Ang maliwanag na sagot dyan, Zaldico is free.
April 16, di ba? The President,
So, ang tanong ngayon, paano nyo siya mapapauwi? Sabi ni Remulla, 3 weeks.
made the announcement. He was within the territory of the Czech Republic and he was under the jurisdiction.
Sir, in hindsight, the issue blew up because the president made an announcement. But later on, we found out that the information was not verified or at least changed in the nature. Would it not be more, in hindsight, sir, hindi po ba dapat mas nauna yung pagpunta nyo dito to confirm kung ano po ba yung status niya before that announcement coming from the
Tama. Tama.
president?
Okay, this will be the last question, sir.
One last from me.
Hindi rin, batid naman natin lahat ng pagnanasa natin na malaman yung information.
Yes, we understand.
At pag may nakarating na diba? Pag may nakarating,
I-confirm nyo muna. I-verify nyo muna.
kung sakaling sa ako man, kung sa akin nakarating na, magpe-press con din ako.
Yes, sir.
Kasi karapatan ng mamamayan na malaman
Bakit magpe-press con kagad kahit fake news?
na nandun siya sa Czech Republic. Diba? Kaya nung nag-announce ang ating mahal na Pangulo, tama yung ginawa ng mahal na Pangulo dahil na nagbase sa tunay na nangyari.
Okay, so you mentioned, sir, that you are not going home empty-handed. Ano ang iuuwi nyo sa Pilipinas?
Ano inuuwi nyo? Ano iuuwi nyo? Remembrance, souvenir, ayan.
Anong iuwi sa Pilipinas?
Souvenir.
Mahalagang bagay kaugnay ni Zaldico.
Yung work, yung ano namin, yung actionable intent, definitely. That will pass it on to, actually, I'll relay into Yusek Prestosa already on matters how to expand further yung mga bagay-bagay na yun because that's a law enforcement matter. And then second, ano yung mga nakita natin dito na yung pangangailangan ng red
Nagsimba.
notice, napakahalaga. Tapos kung paano rin makakasecure ng red notice ng mas mabilis, mas madali, mas epektibo na pamamaraan. Diba? Tapos yung
Walang yung...
kahalagahan ng ating police cooperation agreement.
Gaano kayo
Na dapat natin iminawaglit, yung mga ganong agreement, dapat hindi pa natin kailangan, iginagayak na natin.
Yes. Gaano kayo kakumpiyansa na maibabalik pa sa Pilipinas si Zaldico at Mangyayari ba yon this year?
Yung mangyayari this year, hindi ko masasagot because maraming factors na involved. Kung may babalik ba siya sa Pilipinas para maharap ang mga kasong siya'y kinakaharap at siya'y nasasaklay, opo.
Gaano kayo kakumpiyansa?
99%.
Why, sir?
Why
Did
not
you have
100?
confidence?
Because he leaves something to chance. Diba? He leaves something to chance. That's why we do everything as much as we do. That's why nagdadasal din tayo, di ba? Humingi tayo ng tulong sa kanya, di ba?
Kinailangan mong pumunta ng Czech, ng Prague para magdasal.
At sa dulo nitong lahat, di ba? Sa mga kababayan ko,
Hindi ata pinakinggan yung dasal eh.
iisa ko yung adikain natin. Iisa ko yung pananaw natin.
Oo, isa adikain natin. Bawal ang fake news.
Salamat to at nalalaman niyo itong mga impormasyon na to. Pero ang
Ano
nais
informasyon na laman namin? Wala.
ko lang mo i-confirm sa inyong lahat. Katuwang niyo ho ang inyong Department of Justice. Katuwang niyo si Secretary Vida. Katuwang niyo si Attorney Dennis Chan, si Yusek Prestosa. Sa taas ho ng ating pagnanasa na siya ay mapaharap sa kaso dapat. Dahil kasalanan po sa bayan yung nangyari corruption. Diba? So, yung pagnanasan to, pero sa tingin ko pa rin ho, diba? Sa kabila ng ating ginagawa, huwag tayo makalimot kay Lord. Diba? Ay, pag yun na ho ang pumilos,
Huwag gamitin yung-
naayos po yan.
Circulate pa yung meeting
Huwag
ng
mong gamitin yung Lord sa kasinungalingan nyo.
April 30, di ba? So,
Yes, the plan is by April 30, I'll already be in Manila.
in Manila, sir.
Sir, when are you leaving Czech Republic in particular?
Tomorrow.
Why, sir? Towards where?
Towards
I'm going to the room. I'm going to Rome.
For what, sir?
for what reason?
Ito yung ano naman. Ito
Masyal.
yung napakalaga rin. The DOJ, at least a contingent of the DOJ, is preparing for the International Conference for Safeguarding of women, children,
Hindi, wow.
and other vulnerable adults. This is a forum, no, initiated together with our good Cardinal, no, Cardinal Tagle. Napakalaga din usapin ito na tinututukan natin sa DOJ.
Sir, major blow po ba sa corruption efforts natin, anti-corruption efforts na hindi nyo may uwi, or wala po tayong may uwing zombie ko sa Pilipinas?
Wala.
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 Let's look at this. Sabi nga nila, hindi naman binibilang yung nadadapa ka eh. Ang mahalaga yung pagbangon at may natutunan tayo. Pero hindi ko tinuturing to na na-delay lang tayo.
Na-delay
lang tayo.
You see this as a temporary setback?
Yes, definitely.
Ayun,
Thank you.
sabi?
Thank you, everyone.
Lunes.
For this information.
Lunes, possible
Thank you.
Thank you, Secretary.
Fake news kayo. Fake news. Zaldico is free.